Hey guys, it's Carson and today I'm going to be doing a look using the NYX Wonder Sticks. So to start off with, I've already put the Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream on my face in the Pettis one you can find because I'm a vampire, and it's in the shade Light. And to apply that I used my beauty blender. Start off with my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Dip in Blonde. And I would not recommend using it a lot because you just get like nasty brows. So I'm just doing that. And I recommend going little by little because if you put a lot on, it's not going to end well, from experience. And for the brush I'm using is the brow brush by Real Techniques. I got it in like one of the little kits. I'm not entirely sure. It's called the brow brush. Whether you can find it individually, I have no idea. And then I'm just going to use the Beverly Hills little brush thing to do them. The arc. Then I'm just going to take this brilliant and brush them. What I like to do is I kind of like to like back brush the front part to make it look a little bit bushier. And then just brush it like that. Because I feel like it gives it like a bit of a bushier effect. So now it's time to use the NYX Wonder Stick. I got the light one because, yet again, I'm a vampire. So it says that you're supposed to prep and base, which was my BB cream, and then to highlight and contour. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm going to go in with the bronzer side, and as you can see it's like a lipstick type thing. So I need to, and I'm just gonna go like that, and then I've got to make it like even. So I'm just taking it along like underneath my cheekbone. So far so good. Quite like the consistency. I'm just gonna take that up there. And then just put it like on my jaw just to accentuate it. Gotta get that jawline. It's the bronzer. So now I'm going to go in with the highlight side. So I'm just going to get that. And then I'm just going to go along my nose, bit on my chin. Probably like a really crazy person right now. I can see my neighbours. Yay! So, and then I'm just going to take it up there. So yeah, I'm just applying that a little bit everywhere. And meanwhile, I'm like nearly breaking it. So I think I have broken it. Oops. Going to be going in with my trusty beauty blender. Kind of bouncing the beauty blender on instead of like swiping it, because then it will go into the beauty blender, and that's all we want here. So yeah, so far so good. It's really easy to blend and I really like the formula of it because it's like really creamy. So it definitely is a bit more defined than powders, which I really like. And then I think I'm just going to go back in with a bit more of the highlight. Oh no. Oh, what just... Well, because it's fragile. And I just kind of broke it. So I'm just going to put a bit here. I would contour my nose, but I've already got a small nose. There's only so much you can do with it. But if you want to do your nose, I would just recommend like doing each side, but then instead of maybe using a beauty blender like this side, I'd use the pointy side. But now I'm going to be going in with my Kiko bronzer powder in the shade number 1. You probably can't see that, but I tried to be a beauty guru, so I'm just going to go in with that with my BH Cosmetics brush in the number 127. So I'm just going to take that and just deepen it a bit. So Downside to the NYX Wonder Stick, it's fragile on the highlight side. So after that, I'm going to be going in the NYX Strobe of Genius palette, which I'm currently loving at the moment. It doesn't have a name for some weird reason, but I'm going in with the lavender, which is my current favourite, and I would recommend it for pale skin tones. But if you have a deeper skin tone, I'd probably recommend the more gold one, like the yellow one. Pale skin, I would recommend the lavender one, as it comes up as like a frosty colour and it really gives you that glow, which is great. So I'm just taking the BH Cosmetics brush in 125 on my highlight zone. The downside to this palette though, it hasn't got a mirror. Disappointing, but I can look past it since that's my favourite highlight ever. Offered in a little, so I'm just going to take the BH Cosmetics brush in 123 and just kind of blend it there. Just to give it a bit of a transition, because I don't like it being so bam. It's going to be bam, I need it to be like transition-y, and no. In with my Naked Tube Basics palette, I'll be taking the Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques. Yet again, I think I got it in a set. So I'm just going to be going in with Stark on my lid. So, and then I'm just going to go with Skimp under my brow. And then for my crease, I'm just going to be going in with the base shadow brush, and I'm going to be using the Kiko High Pigment eyeshadow in the shade number 5. So, and it's a really nice like mauvey taupey colour. So a bit of colour. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna go back in with my Naked 2 palette and use Frisk to kind of blend brownie colour. And then I'm just going to go in with the shade Cover, which is I think maybe a more brownie shade, and I'm just going to go on the outer V. Then I'm just going to make sure I go and blend it back in. Really a pro at eyeshadow, so it looks okay. I think this side's a bit brown. Oh well. And then I'm just going to clean that up with a bit of my Kiko concealer in the shade number 1, which is also the lightest I could find. But I kind of wouldn't recommend this concealer, only because it's still a bit orange for paler skin tones. But it works, and I'm just going to kind of clean that up, and then go back in with my BH Cosmetics 123 brush. So, and that is way too big. I just had that thought, but cleans it up. So I'm just gonna blend with the NYX Prismatic eyeshadow in the shade Frostbite, and it's a nice whitish. I'm just going to be going in with that on my inner corner with the accent brush. At the moment is going under on my waterline, well near my waterline, just to kind of bring some more dimension into my eyes. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, and then I'm just going to apply a bit more. I would not really recommend this using it for like lid or crease, but I would recommend it for, again, waterline and inner corner highlight. Now I'm going to be going in with mascara, and I'm going to be using the Wonderful Lashes by Rimmel, and this is the one where it has argan oil in, which is supposed to help your eyelashes in some way. I can't remember how, but this is also my first time using this. Oops, I'm destroying everything by dropping it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in this. I like this consistency because I had a mascara, and I think it's right here. It was the Kiko Pump It Up Volume and Calm Mascara, I would not recommend this at all. The applicator is not very nice, and neither is the formula, but I would definitely recommend this one, and I'll let you know how I get on with it, because at first I thought this one would be good because of the applicator, but then it just went horrible. It really doesn't clump. Be curling my lashes. I've gotten into the habit of doing mascara and then curling my lashes because I think it helps me keep the clumps away, but yeah. In with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. Let's stop for a minute. This soft matte lip creams are honestly so good. I would definitely recommend them. Abu Dhabi is my second favourite shade, and my first one is Stockholm. It's more of a lighter colour, but I kind of wanted to go a bit darker on my lips, which is a really nice neutral colour. I would definitely recommend checking it out. Yeah. And it applies really well because it's more of a moussey consistency compared to other liquid lipsticks, which I find really nice to work with, as it's like if you make a mistake it's easier to clean it up compared to other liquid lipsticks like the one I have from Mina in the red shade. If you make a mistake in that, it won't be coming off. But these are easy to move around, really nice moussey consistency, and I would definitely recommend them. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna go back in with the Genie palette. Why? You see, I have this problem. It's where I think it's called the Strawberry Genius palette, but I like to call it the Genie palette because of the French right there. So I call it the Genie palette. So yeah. So I'm just going to go back in with the accent brush I used earlier, and then just put a bit on my nose, and then put a bit on my cupids. So yeah, that's it. Actually, no it's not. Nearly forgot setting spray. That could have been a nightmare. So I'm just going to go in with my NYX Matte Finish setting spray. Okay. Well, I'm done. I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Anastasia.